Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
What up, SBF? Gang, gang, gang. Today I'm here with something totally different and out of the norm of what we used to recording, okay? Today I got this bars leak block seal head gasket seal. This is supposed to help seal broken head gaskets if the head gasket is not severely damaged, meaning if you can drive your car over 15 minutes in idle or just drive it without it running hot, then this may help. That's what I was told. But okay, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the uncut truth about this bars leak. Okay, I'm not sponsored. I don't even have enough subscribers to even get a damn sponsorship just yet. So, look, I'm a real person with a real car problem. This car here that y'all see behind me, this is my car in my name. This is not a car I'm using for the video or nothing. This is my vehicle where my family get around in. So the head gasket is blown, but it's not too bad because we can drive around like 4 hours without the car running hot at all. It never runs hot. But you got that white cloudy smoke, smells real funny, you know. Then you got, of course, you know, the coolant leaks out a little bit every now and then. Every time I stop, I see a little leakage coming out, but it's not really severe. So I decided to try this only because I already have in mind that I'm going to have to replace the head gasket, even if this doesn't work at all. So why not try $26.88 at Walmart? You know, give it a shot. Give this bars leak a shot and see what happens. If it seals off for a couple of months, hey, that's a few more months I get to ride. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, guys, I'm just, look, you have your own opinion about it, however you feel, that's fine. But I want to try it for myself. I want to see if it really works because I'm getting too many mixed views. You got 50% of people saying it worked for them. You got some people saying it don't work for them. I don't know if they're not doing it properly, following the steps, or maybe they wait until it get too bad to where the leak is too bad to even fix. So I don't know what the cases are, but I'm going to give y'all my opinion and what I see if this thing works. What I'm going to do is start off by pouring this bars head gasket seal inside of the coolant reservoir. So the first thing you're supposed to do, the instruction says, is shake it well, okay? So I shook it a little bit, shaking it up, and then you have to allow the engine to be cool first and foremost. It has to be completely cool so you don't have no coolant pressure that's gonna rise everything back up as soon as you open the cap, all right? And the second thing you do is, you know, make sure you know how much to put in. If you have a 4-cylinder, you gotta use half the bottle. If you have a 6-cylinder, 8, more than likely you gotta use the full bottle, all right? And the third step is to fill this bars leak inside the coolant reservoir or directly into the radiator. If you have a radiator, put it in the radiator if your radiator cap is visible. But if you just have only a reservoir system, you put it in the reservoir. And the fourth step is going to turn the heater on high and let this thing idle for 15 minutes. So I'm going to do all those steps, okay? And then I'm going to get back with y'all and let y'all know how it goes. So I'm going to do all these steps one by one, okay? Starting with putting this inside the radiator, and I'm going to put some coolant with it to top it off. Believe me, y'all, I am nervous to even use this stuff, like, cause look, I used some radiator seal a long time ago, the seal a radiator leak, and that stuff clogged the radiator up so bad I had to put a new radiator. That's why I'm a little skeptical about this. But like I said, I already had plans to replace the head gasket myself. So if it works, it'll help out. But if it don't, whatever. I just had to spend some more money to get it done the right way. I just hope that I'm just trying to stall it. The hope that this will give me a little bit more driving time without smelling that white, funky smoke. Okay. So I'm just gonna poke a little hole in this right here. All right, guys. This stuff here, I wonder what it feels like. I mean, it looks like liquid gold, but it don't feel like, I thought it would be like like, cause it looked like shiny liquid gold. Okay, I thought it would be like a metal, but it's not like a metal. I thought it was like actually like fibers and stuff, the way you can feel the thickness, but it feel like just straight regular liquid. All right, so I'm gonna pour this in there in a reservoir. Like I said, y'all, I'm nervous as hell doing this, man. Just getting some crap from the store for $26 and expect it to work. That's very risky. It's very risky. I'm gonna let y'all know this is risky, man. It's a 50-50 chance. Some people say it work, some people say it don't. Everybody got different experiences based on what the car circumstances is or whatever. But if you really don't have in your mind that you might end up having to replace your head gaskets the right way, you might as well hang it up, man. Cause this might, like I said, it's a 50% chance it might work, 50% chance it might not work. You just gotta have in your mind, if it doesn't work, if this thing completely fails, it's time to go spend the money, man. Spend about $1,500 to $2,000 to get it done the right way. At least your car lasts long after you do that, all right? I just wanted to I poured a little out first, just to get a good shake. All right, now I'm gonna open this back up. All right, and pour the remainder in there. I'm supposed to pour all of it in there since I got a bigger system, okay? So I'm gonna pour all that in there. This stuff looks like some liquid gold. Looks really weird. All right, so then I'm gonna top it off with some coolant, just to make sure everything is good to go. Get this 50-50 coolant. It's a little warm up brand. If you got a slow leak, look, if you got a leak, I recommend don't go and spend no $15 to $20 on the most expensive coolant. That'll be mighty stupid if it keep leaking out. Go to Walmart. Get the cheapest one you can find. This is about $8 for 50-50, man. It's Walmart brand. If you got a leak, don't put the good stuff. Now, if this leak seals up and holds, then I'm gonna get the good stuff once I get the coolant flush, all right? But till then, I'm using the cheap stuff. So let me see if I can get this in without dripping it everywhere, because I wanna see if it's leaking. Better detect the leak. Oh, I had it. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna try to top this off, fill it all the way up. Then I'm gonna start it. I'm just missing and hitting everything. Should have had a funnel. Alright. I should be able to fill this thing all the way up because I lost a little bit coolant, so once the thermostat open, it should suck everything all through the system. So I'm going to pull that all the way to the top. Alright, now got that in there. So I did that step. So the next step I'm going to do is get in the car, start it up, turn the heat all the way high, which is step number 4. And step number 5 is let it idle for 15 minutes. So I'm going to do exactly that. This stuff is supposed to be money back guarantee. So if this stuff don't work, I'm getting my goddamn money back. Bars, all right, bars. Head gasket seal. I will write you a letter. Y'all give me back my $26.88. Okay, if this stuff doesn't work, but if it does work, I vouch for you and recommend this product to other people. That's just the way it goes. No disrespect to your company, but hey, business is business. Okay. All right, guys. Here goes nothing. And then once I start it, I'm gonna let y'all see the crazy smoke coming out the back. Y'all can see what I'm talking about. All right, I got it running. Then I also got a bad power steering pump, so you might hear a little whining or so. Just don't even worry about that. Alright, got this thing turned all the way high. So I'm going to time it from now. Let me see what time it is. I'm going to do exactly 15 minutes. It's pretty cold out here. It's ice cold out here in Missouri right now. So I might let it even run 20 minutes, you know, just to make sure it gets warm enough to get through the system. So it's 12:19 right now. 12:39. I'm going to go ahead and start this, come back and recheck it. You know, see what happens and go to step number 6. But in the meantime, I'm gonna jump out and let y'all see the back real quick. Now I'm gonna let y'all see the smoke coming out the back. You see that, man? Look at all that smoke, man. a big clouds of smoke comes out every time. It's horrible, man. I'm hoping this stuff works. Like I said, I see some people say it works, some people say it don't. I'm very nervous, man, trying to use some stuff out of a bottle. Alright, y'all, it's been 20 minutes now. I'm gonna go back to the back to let y'all see the smoke. My heater literally just stopped working, man. I think this sucker immediately clogged my heater cord up. I'm hoping that, I mean, it was ice cold blowing just now. Now it's like getting a little warm, but I don't know, man. I think this stuff immediately clogged the heater cord. So hopefully if I start driving, it'll warm up more. But if not, then I didn't warm my heater cord with this stuff. So I'm gonna go take a walk to the back and see how the smoke is looking now. All right, it's still, now it's like, it's not as smoky as it was, as you can see. It's like more like a lighter smoke. Hold up, that was a big cloud right there. Yeah, it still got some smoke, man. It's like you got a little white smoke coming out. Let me smell it. Yeah, got a little white smoke, and then you got some regular smoke. I mean, it lightened up just a little bit, man. Not much, to be honest. You know, not much. So I really can't tell if it worked or not. So let's turn it off for a second, and then I'll do the next step. Alright, guys, so I went back downstairs, I checked it again, I started up and pulled it in my garage because I had it halfway out, and the heater actually came back on. At first, the heater just went from warm to ice cold, and then about 10 minutes later, the heater came back on, so that's a good thing. But and as far as the smoke, it was smelling like a bunch of bad coolant smoke, head gasket burnt smoke. It wasn't smelling like that, man. It was smelling like just regular exhaust. So I don't know, man. I guess fingers crossed for now. But I'm gonna update y'all in the morning after I actually drive it. I'm gonna drive it to work in the morning. I'm gonna get up, top it off with some more coolant if it needed, if it leaks out or anything. Drive it to work and back home. And once I do that, then I'm gonna put the last piece of this video together. So I'm gonna get back with y'all tomorrow. It's gonna be tomorrow for me, but only a few seconds for y'all. You know how it goes in the videos once I edit it up. But I'll get back with y'all tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. Then I'm gonna continue to update y'all on, I mean, maybe part of the next 30 days, just to let y'all know if this stuff really legit works. I really want to know the truth. I don't want to see results for 1 or 2 days. I want to see if this stuff works long term. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to update y'all continuously as long as I can, as long as this stuff working. Then I'll probably tell y'all the day it stopped working, if it decide to stop working. So definitely stay tuned. We're going to keep y'all posted. Alright, guys, I'm coming back at y'all. Just to basically update y'all on the head gasket seal that I put in last night. And mind you, it's like about 24 hours later. I basically just wanted to give it time to just sit in to see what happens. I drove around literally about 130 miles. The misfire that I had a misfire. It just stopped. The misfire stopped. My heat started back working, so that's a good thing. The misfire stopped. My engine light was on, and it just went off on its own. And that thing been on for about a couple of months. It never went off, and it just went off on its own. And I'm gonna show y'all the tailpipe now. Remember yesterday when I videoed the tailpipe? It literally had a bunch of cloudy white smoke coming out. But check this out now. Alright, guys, look at this, man. It is literally nothing coming out. No cloud of white smoke, and I'm literally in the light. I pulled up under a gas station light just to see, get a better view. And I got the camera directly to the tailpipe. And do you see any smoke? I don't see any. It's crazy. I mean, this stuff literally, my car, I drove literally 130 miles just to see if the misfire would come back. But the misfire, I'm not saying it's permanently gone, but for the 130 miles I drove, no misfire, engine light went off, the cloudy smoke is gone. When I'm riding, I don't smell a bunch of funky burnt coolant and all smoke. So this head gasket seal stuff, bars, man, I don't know, man. It seemed like It's doing alright so far. So I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm gonna continue to monitor it. After this video is posted, I'm gonna do part one. Probably I'm gonna do all the way probably to part 10, because I want people to get real results and a real view from this stuff. Not none of that fake stuff and all over the place mixed views. I want y'all to get something solid from this. So I'm gonna do part 1 through 10 and update y'all on the progress of this vehicle. I might even take it way to New Orleans and back just to fully test it and see if it can go on a road trip for 2,000 miles round trip without breaking down. So yes guys, just stay tuned with me. The next video coming right at y'all. But as of now, the bars is actually holding up, man. It's holding its own. I must say, you know, I thought this stuff was fake. I didn't know what to think from it, but it's from now it's actually doing pretty good. So I'm definitely going to continue to update y'all. Video part 2 is coming next, and then 3, 4, all the way to 10, y'all. So y'all just stay tuned, alright? Okay, guys, I am doing the finishing touches to this video with this bars head gasket sealer. Alright, it is approximately about 21 degrees, I believe, outside right now. I've driven over 3,000 miles with the bars head gasket seal in. Actually, I want to put it to ultimate test to see how legit this stuff was. So I decided to take this vehicle to New Orleans to drop my children off. And I'm in Kansas City, which is 900 miles away from, I'm in Kansas City, which is 900 miles to get to New Orleans, okay? So a round trip, that's about 1,800 miles, including all extra miles I put on it. So I've driven about 3,000 something miles. Not even set the speedometer, you know, to 0 when I first put this bars head gasket sealer in it, okay? So this is the muffler, okay? Check it out. That's nothing but pure exhaust. No big white smoke. I'm smelling the exhaust. It smells like pure exhaust. Just pure exhaust. I put my face to the muffler. It's no white smoke at all, man. No clouds of white smoke. The car doesn't smell all funky like it was before. The misfire just stopped, man. My engine light just went off. So, man, to all the people out there that say that bars head gasket sealer doesn't work, I'm not saying it doesn't work at all. It's pretty cold, god dog it. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but it works for me. And some people say it doesn't work, some people say it does. The reason being is that it's based on you know, how big the situation is. If you have a severe leak, I don't recommend it. My car was to the fact that it was like a pinhole size leak. I can tell because I can drive it a week without it running hot, but it leaks coolant and the white smoke was just really cloudy. So I put it in there and it must have sealed the little hole. It must have wasn't a big hole to seal, you know. So it's based on the situation, the type of car you have. There's a number of things that factors in using bars head gasket sealer. Now if you got a damn Range Rover, or BMW, or Mercedes, don't put it in your car, man. Like for real, you know what I mean? Because they got a lot of people crying and complaining about having BMWs and all, and then it ruins the engine and everything. Dude, why would you put that in a BMW and a Range Rover? Like this guy on YouTube crying saying he broke his Range Rover or something. I'm like, dude, why would you put that in a Range Rover? Come on, man. Don't put that in nothing that's going to cost a fortune to fix if it doesn't work. So in my case, you know, I used it because I don't have nothing to lose, because I had the money to get it fixed. I said, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead on and take care of this problem. I was going to buy the kit and then just go ahead and rebuild the engine. So I just said, let me just try, you know, because if it works, then I can go ahead on it, you know, and postpone the fixing it the correct way. But it actually sealed it. I drove it to New Orleans and back, man, not running hot. The coolant level stayed the same. It's crazy. Like I'm shocked, honestly, because I doubted the stuff. It was 50-50, you know, a 50-50 chance that it would work if it not work, but it actually worked for this vehicle. And once again, I'll come over here, is exhaust smoke. No heavy white smoke, man. Like, it just pure exhaust, light exhaust smoke, man. It's this is crazy. Like, I'm really stunned that this bars really worked for this vehicle, man. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna last, but like I said, I took it to New Orleans and back. I drove over 3,000 miles with this stuff in. So like I said, to each his own, man. It works for me. I'm sorry for all the people it didn't work for. You know, maybe your situation got too bad and you tried to make bars fix it then. If you'd have did it just a little bit sooner, and it probably would have helped you out a lot better, man. But that's my take, man. Honest opinion. I'm not sponsored by bars or anybody. I'm just doing this because I really want to just not have to fix this vehicle right away. I just need to basically hold up a little longer, and that's exactly what it's doing, man. Bars, head gaskets still actually work for me, man. I'm a real person. I'm not one of these big time channels that make millions of dollars and get sponsorships. I don't have any of that. It's just me, my vehicle, my kids got to get around in it, and I needed it to work, and bars helped me out. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. If you have any further questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave it in the comment section, and I would answer it as swiftly and as honest as I can for you guys. And that's the end of this video, man. Bars, head gasket still. It's the truth, man. Straight up.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.